Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. I've got Mr. Micah with me here right now.
Hello, everybody.
We are, let's see, is there cotton in here? Wow, we're really short on cash. We are going to plant cotton and also we're going to plant whatever.
It looks like something's
oats.
grown.
It's an oilseed radish.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to grab the case and the cultivator that we've got here and just use it to cultivate. Do we have another cultivator or no?
I have no idea, buddy. It's been so long.
Look around to see if we do. If we don't, because we're going to need to cultivate. Oh,
Do we?
your cedar that, unless you, why don't you go cultivate the big field 6 with this setup? Because I know you hate operating that other cedar. So we're not going to seed anything with that, but go ahead and take
Which
this.
one?
So take this. Right
The long one?
No, take this case.
I can run the long. I can run it.
Are you sure? No,
Yeah, that
I'll
way
do
I
it because
know.
last time we'll flip flop it because last time I ran this and you ran that. Why don't you do this one? You can take the big 270 and I'll take the Stara. And so take that. See the case right there. Grab that and go ahead and start doing field 6. Like we're just going to cultivate. Don't plant anything. And I'll take this guy out and I'll use him to.
Now remember,
planting
don't
stuff.
go over the edge on field 4.
Okay. There we go. And
So you want me to plant oilseed radish then?
Yep. No. No
I'm
planting
just
anything.
kidding. I'm kidding. I know, I'm kidding.
No planting, just and not on this field. I'm gonna do oats on this field. We'll do cotton on the other field. I just blew your grass up. I'm sorry. Did we do? Do we have a lot of oats? Did we make a storage bin or no? We didn't, did we?
No, there's a trailer in the back.
Okay, we're using the trailer. for
Extra
storage.
oats.
Okay. Man, it's been a while since we've been on here.
Tell me about
I
it.
feel a little lost. I forgot how cool this map is, though, the colors and stuff.
Are we still renting this tractor?
Yes. Yep, and the cultivator too. It's like a match set.
Turn on cultivator? I don't need to do that. Let's go forward.
Yeah, you don't want to turn it on, because if you turn it on, it'll start planting.
It ain't got no seeds in it.
It's
so.
blank? Okay, good. Yep. No, that's perfect. It's a nice setup. I wish it was a little bit wider for the amount of horsepower that you need to run it, but still.
Well, I think it's because it's got so many lines of discs.
Right.
That's why it requires a
Yeah, it's like
horsepower.
it's long. When I watch farmers though, like online, that seems to be what they use. They use those like they don't use super wide ones. They use long ones like that. It seems like. So. All right. Then again,
It has been a while since we got to talk, huh?
yeah. So what's going on?
I'm going down to Columbus on the 11th.
Okay. What are you doing
Get
down
the
there?
van looked at. They're gonna look at the van again.
Uh-oh, what's the matter with it?
Oh, just that equipment the state put in is like turn signals are always going off.
Like they don't stay on?
No, like whenever I hit a bump and my body rocks left and right, turn signals are on. If I put my right turn signal and make a right, my body moves to the left a little bit, touches the left turn signal. Then the left turn signal's on when I'm taking a right.
Oh,
Because
so you're
it's
talking
so
about
they
like
make
your body. It's touching you, like when you're doing it.
well, these companies in their great wisdom decided, you know what? Let's just make one kind of button for the turn signals.
Okay.
So it's just kind of so there are people out there who can barely touch, who don't have very much strength in their hands and stuff.
Okay.
So the buttons are real sensitive, and I'm just like, no, I need a button that you need some pressure to push because I'm always bumping them.
Now, do they make different ones though that are less sensitive?
No, the system they put in my van only can handle 2 buttons, and they're the same button, and only one's really big, and one's like the size of a silver dollar, and the other one's bigger than that.
Okay.
So it's just stupid. I don't even the state they just don't. They're not very smart. They waste a lot of money.
So what are they going to do to fix your issue?
I don't know. I told them I needed a different system. This system their expert decided to put in my van is not working. I tried to tell the guy who did I tried to get the counselor that does the stuff with the clients or whatever for the state.
Right.
I tried to get him to come out to look at my old van to show him how I drive.
Right.
I tried to get the guy who did the driving eval, and I also tried to get the guy that put the stuff in my van. I tried to get all 3 of them people just to look and see how I drove my old van, and none of them would do it. Oh, it's okay. I don't need to go look.
You're like, well, now I need you to go look because this is not working.
Right.
Okay. No, we're not playing video games. Don't come in here and fuss about the video games.
Played for like 10 months.
Good. You'll get to play sometime this weekend, but we're not doing games all night. Go get.
Wait.
What? You're not playing video games all night? What the heck, man? It's no fun. Fight the power, John. Fight the power.
Fight the power. Games for kids.
So I don't know what they're gonna do.
Hopefully they'll fix it.
Well, the problem is the way they made the system, the company that they got that uses the system. It's they're like, no, you can't use any other buttons but these 2 kind. That's it.
Oh
And
my
I'm like,
gosh.
what do you mean you can't plug in some kind of button? And of course, the guy who put the stuff in, the state paid him to put everything in. He's just kind of looking at me like, this is ridiculous. He's like, you can't find another button to put in this thing.
Yeah.
He's just kind of like, if it was up to me, I could put this the way you want it, but I can't because of the state.
Right. You know what, Micah? I found the issue with this grass up here. Even though I have the cultivator lifted, every time I pass over that crest, it cuts grass in. Or cuts.
You know why?
whatever I'm
Because it's
planting in.
touching.
It just touches it, yeah.
Right, just touch it. You can't. That's why you go left and right
Right.
before you go back and forth.
Sorry. Hang on a second. Violet! Hey, Violet, come here.
But last month I thought I seen a guy working on a mod that when you paint. You remember when I did the first area back there? I painted the ground green and it wouldn't grow any grass.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
right. Yeah, the grass mod. Yeah, there's a grass mod.
Right, he's coming across with a paint where you can actually paint the grass back on, and then you don't have to worry about this plowing issue.
Right.
Which part of me, I almost kind of like the plowing issue because it'll force you to actually play the game like a real farmer would have to, because you just don't drag your equipment off the field.
Right. Well, that was weird. I pressed my cruise control and it didn't enact. It didn't enable.
I'm just gonna hire a worker. No. I'm kidding.
I know the temptation is there. Sometimes, yeah. The cedar is really small. You're right.
Yeah, I hate that thing.
I mean, it's the right horsepower for this tractor. Like it's a big cedar.
Personally, I think we should get the Stara cedar.
Did we buy this one or we did rent it?
I think you bought that one.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't buy the
If you look
Stara
at where
one.
our fields are at, we don't have to go on the streets. So that big white Stara one would be perfect for the 180.
Yeah, true.
And it plants grass. I believe it plants grass.
Yeah. Yeah, the Stara should plant grass. It plants all the like wheat seed based. It's a cedar, so it can't do corn or cotton. But we have we have rented that giant cotton one.
Mm-hmm.
So just a cotton picking minute.
So let's see what else has been going on. Work season's almost over with.
Mine's just starting,
Yeah.
thankfully. It's been so slow.
I was thinking about getting a job at the movie theater.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I heard that you get 50% off of the concessions. And I don't know if this is true, but I heard you can get 2 free tickets a day to watch movies.
Really?
Yeah, just by working there.
You should look
But
that
it's
up
only-
on what is
So
it
it's
like?
only, you don't get to keep the tickets. You just, every day, if you're not working or something, you could come in. You get two
Right?
free
Yeah,
tickets.
like you
you
go
could
see a
use.
movie, right?
Yeah. So,
I bet you.
and I was sitting there thinking, man, to go get a job, and then I could just save like $20. Just I could save that $20 and go see Marvel or whatever I want to go see.
Yeah. No, I think that's great.
But so what's this barking in the background I'm hearing? You got a dog now?
Yeah, we got Lily right before Simone came. I think Lily might be leaving though.
Who's Lily?
Evelyn wanted a dog, and so we finally tried it out, but it hasn't been the best of. I don't know what to do about her. She craps in the house all the time, and I'm trying desperately to get her trained so she won't, but she doesn't get it. We'll take her outside, she'll go pee, and then she comes right in the house and poops. She also she's killed like 500 stuffed animals. She's a destroyer of stuffed animals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Johnny. I don't know if the cage training has nothing to do with her going potty in the house though. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. She's a it looks like a German Shepherd / Pit Bull mix.
Is she a pup?
No, she's 2.
Ooh, and she doesn't know how to be. So then the person who had her before never trained her.
Right. We don't know if she was like a barn dog or what, but she just goes to the bathroom whenever she wants. And she likes to rip up soft toys. Yeah, John.
Also, do you need you want what the gloves don't do? You have to gently spank her on the butt to make her be better.
I don't know that spanking a dog is going to make her better. I don't know that they necessarily understand. Sometimes that works, but you have to catch them right when they do it. Otherwise, they have no idea why they're in trouble. If you start yelling at a dog half an hour after it craps in the house,
Yeah.
it doesn't know.
Well,
Get the
I think what you have to do is you have to get her outside. Like you take her out when she doesn't need to. You just constantly take her outside. And then when she's going, like with our dogs, it was always kind of like go potty. We always use the word potty. Like if she wanted to go outside, it's like you want to go potty, and then when she goes to go potty, just keep reinforcing it, and then when they go, and then they usually end up getting it. But 2 years old, I don't know.
Hang on a second.
Oh, that wouldn't go over well in our house.
Right. It's not going over well with me either. I love her. She's the sweetest dog. She's really, really sweet. She's a beautiful dog. She looks like a tiger. She's brindle, so she's like brown with like pretty vivid
Does everybody
black
watch
stripes.
when she starts sniffing to get her outside?
I mean, literally just now, Violet took her outside. She peed outside, came back in, and crapped in the house.
She must think she has to poop in the house. You tell her, no, like, you know, you say no and bad dog or anything?
Yeah,
like that?
oh yeah. She's trying. Hey, hang on, Violet. When you do that, listen. Hey, all this stuff there too, put that folded in there. Like, put all that stuff on the floor there in it too.
All I know is with dogs is you have to put in the time.
She's getting it. She's got this too. Wait, honey. She's going to put that in there with it. Yeah, it's been so. Anyway, I like Lily. Like I said, I want her to stay. I don't want her to have to go, but I don't know what to do. And it's like we have to be able to put the time into it. And it's like
Yeah, if you don't have the time, then I would say never get a dog.
Yeah, and
unless
that's what
you can put in the time. It'd only be like a couple of weeks if you just have to be you have to watch her like, you know, white on rice, you know.
Yeah.
And as soon as she starts sniffing the ground, you grab her and take her right outside, go potty. And you make her stay outside for a little bit. And if that requires you to sit out there, you have to sit out there.
Mom, that phone is in there.
I remember Shadow, I'd take her out sometimes, and I'd like, go potty, and it'd be like freezing outside. And she'd want to come right back in. I'd look at her and I go, you ain't coming back in until you go and pee. And so she would go over and pretend to squat just so she could get back in the house.
Oh my gosh, that's so smart too.
She goes squat and then get back. You know, she's 7. You know, she's like, I can run you, old man. You know, so
right. No, that's smart. That's a really smart dog.
But it just, you know, it's the time.
Right. Exactly. Well, I'll tell you what. You know, the nice thing is with this game, I was going to say I'll run this out of seed, but you know what? We don't have to do that. Of course, we don't have any money. That's the problem. How much is this going to be worth? Let's take a look at the store. If I look at, let's see. The Star is 39,000. This is 30. I don't know. If I sold this, I don't know if I would have enough to pick the Stara up. But I think you're right. I think next time we have some money, we need to sell this and get this. The Stara one's also like, it's at least half again as wide, isn't it?
Oh, it's wider.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's wider. I think it's like wide and a half.
Well, the bad thing about that Stara cedar before was we'd always get it in a map where we had roads, small roads,
Yeah.
and it would just.
Oh
here,
yeah, like the valley, the valley, the old farm.
Yeah, this map here would be perfect for because there ain't really no roads.
So now, how do you feel about Farm Sim with the maps that are coming out?
What do you mean? I haven't seen any of them.
I like Marwell. That's the first map I've played that feels like how FS17 you'd get these like great maps. Like, wow, this is gonna be a great map. Marwell's worth checking out. I've been playing on the Alps map. I did a little series on Monday on it, and I don't know.
I hope the guy remember that one map that I found where you're up in the mountains and you have nothing.
Yeah.
Remember that? I'm hoping that guy releases another version of that.
It seems like people are just 19. Not doing a lot of maps right now. They re-released Giants Island.
I don't want to do that thing.
I know.
Well, one thing I don't like maps where you have one place to sell.
Right.
It just, to me, that doesn't seem realistic.
What? You can use my bathroom, yes. Wait, why? Why don't you use your own bathroom? Hey. What? Okay, hurry up.
Because I don't want to get crap on the seat in my bathroom.
Right, yeah, I'm trying to keep my bathroom clean, man. Can I crap in yours? So yeah, so Marwell's worth checking out. Maypole's okay. Marwell's kind of like a giant version of Maypole. I'm trying to remember the other one that I played that was on my laptop, but I don't remember what it was called. That was also all right. I mean, they are coming out with some neat ideas, but I feel like they're kind of like rehashes of the same thing. Really, what we've got with Estancia and the in-game maps, Felsbrunn and Ravenport, are still the best 3 maps that we have available, aside from Arwell.
You know what's funny is I remember seeing the first like videos of some of the maps, and I thought, oh, this is pretty cool. And then once we got it, I was just like, what is it? Why isn't I don't like this?
I don't know, but I know what you mean.
I just thought there's just something about it. It just, I don't know.
Yeah. I love the game, though. I am very happy with 19. I haven't been back to 17 since. I mean, the game just looks so good. And for the most part, it has the same, good stuff going for it. I will say there are a lot of bugs, though. I think they're working on a new patch, though. The physics have made me a little crazy. The logging physics are just totally not where they should be. I feel like the bale physics and stuff I'm getting used to, and it's I don't want to say it's better than the last version. It's different. We did have fun last time with that loader. Remember the little loader we have at the shop? That is fun to use. But
oh, the forklift?
Yeah, I like the forklift. Once you get used to using it and figuring out that you got to make sure the forks don't go underneath the like they have to go in super straight so they don't go under the pallet.
Mm-hmm.
Then it works great. So I like it, but are you using the GPS mod?
I don't know how to use that thing.
I'm just teasing. Because you got
I've watched some,
your perfect lines.
Well, no, I don't have perfect lines, but I watched somebody use it. I tried to figure out how to use it.
Right.
And I just thought, by the time, maybe that was course play, but I was looking at one guy doing course play, and I was watching him set it up, and I'm just like, I could have that field done by the time I get that thing set up.
Right. And once you start, with course play.
Yeah.
Now, course play is interesting because it does they give you the ability to get the tractors to and from the field.
Yeah, and they dump and unload, and it's just like, yeah, that's great, but I'm just like...
But that's what I do, right? Unless you're doing harvesting and you're having helpers do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's multiplayer for people that don't have
I never
friends.
get to that point where I have every field in the game, and I'm harvesting 6 or 7 fields at once. I never get to that point.
Right. Yeah, I usually move on to another map before that happens. I wonder if you can use this as a cultivator.
I would say one thing it would be pretty cool is if in the next game, I don't think they'll ever be able to do it, but is if they had real computer-driven working farms throughout the other map.
Like where you actually see other tractors on the field and stuff like that? Yeah.
Yeah, like where, the other fields that are nearby that you don't own, there's tractors running and working and doing plowing and seeding and stuff. I think that would be really immersive.
I don't think they'll ever do it because even with the multiplayer, when you have more than 3 or 4 people playing, there's a lot of lag. Like there's a lot of slowdown. The game can't handle it. Like when you start getting, I've noticed like we were playing the Alps map last. Or was it? Which one was it? It might have been the Michigan map. There was some definite even on the dedicated server, there was definitely some frame rate drops.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just thought, because sometimes you're just like, when you're playing by yourself, and you look out in the distance, you're the only thing out. You're the only thing in the game.
Right. Exactly.
And then when you play a game and you got some workers going here and there, and you're looking across, you're like, well, this is pretty cool. They're doing work, and
yeah, right.
Wow, I wonder what this game would be like if
course play kind of adds that element to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have multiple tractors, you can task a worker to go do it, and you'll see him come to the farm, pick the trailer up, drive off, And then as you're working on your field, half an hour later you'll see him drive by, like with a load of grain or something, and go drop it off at the farm and then go back.
Mm-hmm.
That's where course play gets cool, because it does. I remember using it on Westbridge on Farm Sim 15, and seeing that happen, like seeing, oh, cool, like there goes one of my workers, like they drove by with a load or whatever, and I was working on something else.
I remember watching you use Follow Me all the time.
Follow Me mod works well, and then
Yeah.
also, but with multiplayer is the way to go. But then again, not everybody can afford a server. But then again, if you're only using one or two people, you don't have to have a server. Now, you and I found that because of whatever reason, whenever you and I would try to connect, we were having lag issues. So, like, if you connected to me or I connected to you, no matter which way, you'd either have lag or I would have lag. Which is...
You don't have Spectrum, do you? You have something else.
No, I have Armstrong. But that was why we were having lag issues. But once we switched to the dedicated server, that all went away. Now, what was weird is we didn't have those problems with 17. What can you do?
I just blame my ISP, that's all.
It's all the ISP's fault, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Dang ISP. ISPA.
And you said you're about ready to start getting busy?
Yeah, it actually was. Today we had a pretty big shoot in Cleveland. I've got some drone stuff going on tomorrow. It seems like things are starting to fill up. But I'm also going to start, Moni's been helping me put together a website for the business and like a better website, and we've done some name changing and stuff. So we're going to try to hit the pavement, so to speak, next week. And
Poor cat. She's getting her name thrown out of everything.
Yeah. I had sympathy until I realized that she had been both siphoning money from my personal account and my business account.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so like over $1,000 a month. Yeah, the last 3 months were over $1,000.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Trust. So easy to break.
So right. Yeah. So anyway, we're clear of that now, and we're gonna start doing as best we
Cutting
can.
ties.
That's right. So let the tie cutting begin.
Yeah. Go deep or go home.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a shame she was doing that, man.
Well, what can you do? I mean, it's history at this point.
Yeah.
It was, partly my fault for allowing that to happen. So, what's up, Johnny? What are you doing? Are you playing with your truck?
I want to play with my tree, but I can't.
Why?
Because that whole table is filled with printers and paper.
Oh, I'll clear it off when I come down, okay, honey? But it's gonna be bedtime soon.
Why do you have to have all the liquor?
Get your PJs on.
I want my soccer PJ.
Your what?
My soccer PJ.
Well, what did you put them? What did you do with them?
I put it in the jam and brought it out.
They're wherever you put them, honey. You need to find them, but put your other ones away. Don't leave them out. Go find them. Yeah, I haven't seen the paint chip off your tractor yet, Mr. Micah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it only chips off the implements.
Which that's gotta suck.
Happens in real life. How's
Yeah,
that?
I also heard that it only matters to repair the implements really than your tractor. So it must be that the whole damage to the tractor, chipping paint, wear and tear, it must be broke.
Yeah, I don't know what the tractor probably pulls slower, but yeah, like you said, I think people were saying even that, like the tractor doesn't determine the speed, it's the implement. So the tractor can wear all the way out and it doesn't really matter.
Well, look, we've been running that 180 pretty much broke the whole time.
Right.
You know? And it doesn't act any different.
Nope.
The paint doesn't get worn off or nothing, so.
Nope. And
So
it's
why
pretty
waste
low
my
right now.
repair?
It's under a quarter. The health has turned to brown. It's got a brown health level. Why am I hearing a shower running?
Violet.
Oh, she's in the shower? Okay.
I just like
What's your favorite shower song?
I don't know. I don't know that I have one.
Hmm.
I don't know. I've never thought about a favorite shower song.
You ever, like a song you always sing in the shower?
No. It just depends on the day, I guess. The shower of power.
Hmm.
What are you clicking about, John? It's making clicky noises. So what else is going on in Toledo, Mr. Micah?
Just random shootings. That's about it. No.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like Toledo.
No. Nothing too much.
Yeah, Toledo's a pretty nice
Just
town, isn't it?
old. It's boring. It's just mostly bars.
Yeah, I guess that'd be kind of Cleveland, too, though.
Yeah, it's just
Casinos and
got a
bars.
lot to do. We have a zoo and an
Here-
art place. I think I've never been there, but
Art museum.
yeah.
Now, how come you've never gone there?
I don't know. I figure if I just wanted to look at nudity, I just look on the computer. No,
Ba-doom-ksh.
no, I
Oh,
just
lordy.
I don't know.
Oh, speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Estancia La Pacha as we prep our fields. And right away we have weeds growing again. Anyway, have a great night.
Enjoy this episode of Cultivating. Yay!
Yay! Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up, boys help. And Micah and I will see you next time on Estancia La Pacha.